Hi, my name's Handy Randy, the DIY dad. My kids proclaim me the DIY dad. Today I'd like to give you a quick overview on how to use a multimeter. Multimeter can be a fantastic way to troubleshoot electrical problems, and just a basic overview can get most of you the answers that you need. Most multimeters, they all look different, but they essentially do all the same things. You'll notice on this multimeter that we have VDC, that'd be volts direct current, VAC, volts alternating current. Here we have the ohm sign, that's for the resistance, and we'll do a quick continuity test, simple continuity test. The rest of the multimeter I'm not going to go into at this given point in time. It's a little more advanced, and this is just going to be a quick overview. With that being said, we'll look at this volts DC. I'm going to test a AA battery, and I know that the AA battery is supposed to be 1.5 volts. So here I have my AA battery. You can see that the meter is zeroed right now. There's a positive post and a negative post on this AA battery. That being said, the black probe always goes to negative, and the red probe always goes to positive. So we put the black probe on, put the red probe on. This battery is going to test, make sure that you've got good connection. This battery is testing at 1.5 volts. That's going to tell me that my AA battery is good. If for some odd reason it's usually not going to hurt your multimeter, but if you go in reverse and hook it up the wrong way, you'll notice that there's a negative sign on the multimeter. That means that your probes are in the wrong position. All right, now quickly we can test AC voltage, which is generally household current. Right now we're just going to go with standard 110 outlet. I'm going to switch my multimeter over to volts AC, and I'm going to test my wall outlet. The bottom prong on your outlet normally is a ground, and your little one is your voltage. Right there you can see I have 122 volts. Typically most of your providers will overrange about 10%. That's fine. We go to the neutral side. This would be the white wire on the back of the outlet. I have no voltage. This would be black wire on the back of your outlet, and once again I have my 122 volts. Make sure that you never get your fingers up in here when you're testing voltage at all. Always keep your fingers back, because we just tested live voltage. Alright, now we're going to do a quick overview on continuity. Continuity, you can see I've got a wire right here. I've stripped the ends off. The wire is intact, and most multimeters will have a symbol. You can see here that down here I've got like a speaker sign or a sound sign right there. That's where we're going to go for our continuity test. Quick way to make sure your meter's working right is to touch these together. You can hear the beep. You see the meter zero out. Instead of saying 1, it zeroes out. Alright, now for instance, I'm checking to see if I've got a broken wire, say in an extension cord. I can test one end and test the other end, and I get the beep right there. There's the beep. You see the meter is zeroed out. That is telling me that the wire is good. I have continuity all the way through that wire. If for some reason you test it, and for principles without cutting this wire, you know, if I would put it up here and not get my meter would not zero out, then I would know I potentially have a broken wire, or I do have a broken wire. So that being said, that's a kind of a quick overview on how to run a multimeter. Be safe with it. DC voltage normally will not hurt you, but alternating current, it can hurt you. So always be safe, and thank you.